Welcome to JEE Max, JEE Mains Advanced Extreme Series. Welcome to season number 2 of JEE Max. As I mentioned earlier, in the season number 2, we are concentrating the complete chapter and weightage chapter, and which is useful for JEE Mains and Advanced, and of course for board examinations. Also, of that, we are now concentrating the complex numbers. This is about lesson number 10 of complex numbers. So far, successfully have completed 9 lessons, and from 7th lesson onwards, we are completely concentrating on the problems. With these lessons, you can master the entire chapter complex numbers, which is very, very useful for competitive examinations. And please don't forget to check the description, and please don't forget to press the bell icon. There you will get the complete notifications. Now, my friends, as I mentioned earlier, in continuation to the lesson number 9, this is lesson number 10. Through this lesson, here we are concentrating the problems on integrated textbook of Sri Chaitanya. Integrated textbook. These fundamental problems are very useful. If you master these problems, you can get complete idea and knowledge on solving the advanced standards problems also. Through this video, we are now completely concentrating on problem number 13 to 17. Now coming to the 13th problem. Yeah. So what is question 13? Prove that Z1 is given for you. That is 2 plus 11i by 25. Z2 is given for you. They want to show they are conjugated to each other. That means Z1 bar is equal to Z2, Z2 bar is equal to Z1. That we need to prove. So before that, I want to simplify. So this is my Z1. Z1 is equal to 2 plus 11i by 25. So what is my Z1 bar? 2 minus 11i by 25. So for Z1, there is no problem for me. Z2 is important for me. Z2 is equal to minus 2 plus I by 1 minus 2i whole square is given. Now you simplify this. Minus 2 plus I by this is 1 minus 4i square minus 4i. This is minus 2 plus I by this is 1 plus 4, 5 minus 4i. This is minus 2 plus I into 5 plus 4i by 5 minus 4i into 5 plus 4i. This is minus 10 minus 8i plus 5i plus 4i square by denominator is 25 plus 16. So it is, of course, minus 14 and minus 3i by, here in the denominator it is 41. So what is my Z2 bar? Z2 bar is minus 14 plus 3i by 41. What they want? They are conjugated to each other. They are what? Conjugate to each other. Please once again check the question properly. This is minus 2 plus I by 1 minus 2i whole square. That is 1, sorry. This is plus 4i square. This is plus 4i square. So I did mistake. Maximum mistake has been committed by me. So here this is minus 4i. So my friends, this is now, it is nothing but 1 minus 4 minus 4i. So it is minus 2 plus I by minus 3 minus 4i. So into minus 3 plus 4i by minus 3 plus 4i. So after simplification, it is minus 6 minus 8i minus 3i and minus 4 by 9 plus 16. So it is now becomes minus 10 minus 8, 9, 10, 11, 11i by 25. So this is what? This is, sorry, plus 4, minus 2. So obviously Z1 bar is equal to, so this is what? What is Z2 bar? This is minus 2, 2. This is plus 6 man, 2 minus 11i by 25. So they are what? Conjugate. Z1 bar is equal to Z2, Z2 bar is equal to Z1. So they are conjugate to each other. That is the procedure. Now coming to 14th problem. Again, this is the most important problem, and several times the question was repeated in all competitive examinations, even for board examination also. Okay, x plus iy is given like this. 1 by 1 plus cos theta plus I sin theta. We want to prove 4x square minus 1 equal to 0. What I am doing is, now I am rationalizing. So 1 plus cos theta minus I sin theta by 1 plus cos theta whole square plus sin square theta. So it becomes 1 plus cos theta minus I sin theta, and in a denominator 1 plus cos square theta plus 2 cos theta plus sin square theta. So this is 1 plus cos theta minus I sin theta by sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 into 1 plus cos theta. After simplification, it is 1 by 2 plus I into minus sin theta by 1 plus 2 into 1 plus cos theta. So if I equate the real parts, so my x is equal to 1 by 2 only. So 4x square minus 1 equal to 0. That's all about the problem. This is one of the most important problem. Now coming to problem number 15. It is also just like the previous problem only. So here x plus iy equal to 3 by 2 plus cos theta plus I sin theta is given for you. Rationalize 3 into 2 plus cos theta minus I sin theta by 2 plus cos theta whole square plus sin square theta. This is 2 into 3 into 2 plus cos theta minus I sin theta by 4 plus 4 cos theta plus cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. So this is, by separating real and imaginary parts, this is 3 into 2 plus cos theta by 5 plus 4 cos theta minus I into 3 sin theta by 5 plus 4 cos theta. So my x is 3 into 2 plus cos theta by 5 plus 4 cos theta. My y equal to minus 3 sin theta by 5 plus 4 cos theta. So find x square plus y square. Find x square plus y square. What is x square plus y square? That is nothing but 9 into 2 plus cos theta whole square plus 9 sin square theta by 5 plus 4 cos theta whole square. And this is nothing but 9 into 4 plus cos square theta plus 4 cos theta plus 9 sin square theta by 5 plus 4 cos theta whole square. This is nothing but 9s are 36, and this is 9 cos square theta plus 9 sin square theta, that is 9 plus 9 plus this is 36 cos theta by 5 plus 4 cos theta whole square. So after simplification, this you can get it as 45 plus 36 cos theta by 5 plus 4 cos theta whole square. Or I can do one thing. I can take 9 as common from the numerator. So this becomes 9 by 5 plus 4 cos theta. I can get it after simplification. Now 4x minus 3. You find the value of 4x minus 3. This is LHS you can take. this is LHS you can take RHS, that is 4x minus 3. 4 into, what is my x? Already I told. What is my x? 4 into, what is my x? 6 plus 3 cos theta by 5 plus 4 cos theta minus 3. You simplify these, you will get the same 9 plus 5 plus 4 cos theta. Therefore, x square plus y square equal to 4x minus 3. Neatly, you please draft all the steps. You can get problem very easily. Or you can do one thing. This is x plus iy. Find x minus iy and multiply that. You will get the answer also. But here, why I am very much interested on doing rationalization means with this mechanism, you can understand how to equate how to find the real and imaginary part of this kind of complex numbers, which may help you in solving some other problems. Okay. Now, coming to question number 16. See, if u plus iv is equal to 2 plus I by z plus 3, z is equal to x plus iy, that is given for you. Find u and v. Okay, it is also a little bit lengthy problem. Okay, anyhow, first find values of u and v that they are asking you. Okay, so what I am doing is, this is u plus iv equal to 2 plus I by z means x plus iy plus 3. This I can write it as 2 plus I by x plus 3 plus iy. Now this is 2 plus I into x plus 3 minus iy by x plus 3 whole square plus y square. What I did, I just have rationalization the numerator and denominator. Now equate real and imaginary parts. Therefore, my u is, after equating this you can get 2 into x plus 3 plus y by x plus 3 whole square plus y square. And my v is x minus 2y plus 3 by x plus 3 whole square plus y square. So, only thing is you just multiply these numerator terms and separate the real part as well as imaginary part. Equate real part is u and imaginary part is v. You will get required answer directly. Now coming to question number 17. Yeah. So what is given for you? X plus iy is equal to cis alpha into cis beta. Already told what is cis theta. Cis theta is nothing but cos theta plus I sin theta. And what I told, cis alpha into cis beta is equal to cis of alpha plus beta. So what is cis alpha into cis beta? That is cis of alpha plus beta. What is cis of alpha plus beta? Cos alpha plus beta plus I sin alpha plus beta. What is x square plus y square? That is modulus whole square. That is root of cos square alpha plus beta plus sin square alpha plus beta whole square. That is nothing but 1. So you get answer as 1. Simple. Now next one is, if you like this video, you please share and subscribe my channel, and please don't forget to press the bell icon. You will get the continuous notifications, and we will meet with the next lessons of complex numbers. Thank you.